Good morning. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. Um, it is maintenance week 27, day 2. It is Tuesday, March the 5th. Welcome to my channel. I'm somewhat discouraged. Got up this morning and weighed in at 212.6. Yesterday I was at 213.4, so I'm down just shy of a pound. So why would I be discouraged? I mean, I'm losing weight, right? Well, if you've been watching me on my channel, I got down to 210.6, I want to say. Actually 210.4. Got down to 210.4, and I had an abscess tooth go ballistic on me. Had to go to the emergency room. They gave me antibiotics, and anytime you feed me pills, I gain weight. Well, I went from 210, whatever I just said, 210.4, went all the way up to 218 point something. And I've slowly been going back down. So this morning I'm at 212.6. I'm discouraged because I'm really fighting the 213 area to break on down. Well, I'm now down at 212.6. I'm just wondering if I'm not going to bounce up. I mean, really, folks, I should be at 208, 205 by now. But who knew I would have an abscess tooth? It's like, really? It had to happen at that point. So I've gotten a couple questions on the School of Dentistry. Not every college has a School of Dentistry. You'll have to check most, not even most, some four-year institutions like Texas A&M have schools of dentistry. The advantage to going to a school of dentistry is, there's a neighbor down the street that I sent over there that he needed like $40,000 work done on his teeth. He got it done for a couple $1,000s. It's very reasonably priced. The downside to going to a college school of dentistry is they're very slow. Even in my case, my abscess tooth, it still hasn't been addressed. I first had to go to the appointment to see if I would qualify for their program. I did. I next had an appointment for them to take a panoramic x-ray, which they did. I next had another appointment for them to take individualized x-rays of each of my teeth, which they did. Now they've collected all that data. They're putting together a plan as to how they're going to take care of the abscess tooth, and I'll get a call in another week or two and be told it's going to cost X dollars. This is how we'd like to proceed, blah, 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 right? I mean, it takes somewhat forever, especially, when you deal with teeth and you're in pain. I mean, you want to go sit in the chair, say, fix it, walk out pain-free. It doesn't happen like that at a school of dentistry. To the woman that cheated on her water fast, oh God, stop beating up on yourself. Really? I mean, you're you're too hard on yourself. I used to be that way. I'm not. You cheated on your water fast. What you need to do is tomorrow morning, you need to start back over. week one, day one, and start the water fasting process again. Only this time, don't cheat. I mean, we're humans. We're not robots, people. We have emotion. We do emotional eating. That's what I call it. When we're happy, we eat. When we're sad, we eat. When a person dies, what do people do? They bring you food and you eat. I mean, we emotionally eat. We don't eat because we're hungry. We don't eat because we need food. We eat because we emotionally eat. And so you cheated. I mean, I've said many times on my channel, my kryptonite is potato chips. I mean, even today, if my wife were to go buy a bag of potato chips at the store and set it in front of me, I would sin. I would cheat. I would consume the entire bag. You have to know what your kryptonite is, and you have to stay away from it. It's part of the learning process. And so the lady asked me, viewer, she's like, "Have you ever cheated on a water fast?" Oh, hell yes, I have. And I own up to it. I admit it. So, I mean, I'm on maintenance now. I'm actually eating real food. But I can remember back, especially first getting started 4+ years ago in water fasting. Hell yes, I cheated. I admit it. I am a human being. I cheated. I ate food that I should not have eaten. I did have the common sense to restart my water fast after the cheat, and I'm down 100 pounds. And I say this to all of you. Don't you look at me and tell me you can't lose weight if a 68-year-old man, soon to be 69, can lose 100 pounds. So can you. I mean, and I also got an interesting message on cell phones. Look, if your employer requires you to have a cell phone, just smile and say, if a cell phone is so critical to my job, then provide me one. And likewise, in the next breath, you're trying to cut expenses. So you do a Google search on Google phone. I'm not paid by Google to recommend it. I have it myself. Remember the days when everyone in the world didn't have a cell phone? At home, you had a base station that would record messages, allow people to leave messages and save them and record them. And then you had 2, 3, 4 wireless handsets connected to the base unit, right? Remember those days? You can still do that, folks. Use Google Phone. It's free. Why are you paying a cell phone bill? It's $100 a month for a cell phone bill. Google Phone is free. You get a dial tone. You get your own unique phone number. It's just not that hard to set up. I mean, inflation is out of control. One of the stresses I hear most from people is I've got more a month than I do money at the end of the month. Cut your expenses. Do you have Netflix? Terminate it. Do you have Disney? Terminate it. Are you paying for cable TV? Turn it off. I get over 100 channels on my TV. I have the old-fashioned antenna connected to the top of my roof. I mean, I get CBS, NBC, ABC. I get all the channels plus some Mexican channels and sci-fi channels and whatever. I mean, look at your expenses. Start cutting your expenses. If you've got charge card debt, start paying it off. In my day, we would go get what was called a part-time job. Now it's called a side hustle. Look, if you need more money, there's no law that says you can't have two jobs. Think about it. If you feel like shit, do something about it. Start a water fast. Lose the weight. I mean, it's a no-brainer. Take me up on my challenge. 30 days, do a water fast. The first 7 calendar days, you get no water, no food, no coffee, no tea. Nothing shall pass across your lips. On the 8th calendar day until the end of the month, you only get 3 glasses of 8 to 12 ounce glasses of water a day. Take me up on my challenge. Keep track of your weight. I do. Prove to yourself that water fasting works. I was doing water fasting before it was posh. I was doing water fasting before the medical community caught on, and it's like, well, hell, there must be something to this. You know, I mean, I'm glad medical science caught up with me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I enjoy you. I enjoy your comments, your questions. I enjoy the haters. That's fine. I'm old. I really don't care what you think. I know this works. And I want to share my knowledge of 4+ years and my frustrations with you on a daily basis. There's no charge for this channel. I don't want your money. I want your viewership. I want you to occasionally check in on me and watch me succeed. And if I don't hit 198 by the end of the first week in April, you will see me flip from maintenance over to starting a new water fast until I reach that magic number. Now, keep in mind, I've said this many times too, your last 10 pounds, your body is going to fight you all the way. So you've got to be tenacious. You can't give up. And you must be patient. And for those of you on maintenance, you know from which I speak. I mean, you've gone through it. And hopefully your teeth don't attack you as mine did. So hopefully in the next few weeks, I'll have one more appointment to actually get the abscess tooth taken care of. Make it a great day. Do something productive. And I will see you tomorrow.